Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Saturday Bloodline Champions Tournament here at Beyond Gaming. We do have the 16 teams all ready to go, some of them already into their matches, but we are going to kick it right off here with the $5,000 qualifying round number 2 here for the Beyond Gaming Bloodline Champion Tournament. We do have the newly picked up team Dignitas here on the warm team, as well as the competitors today chasing dragons. And they got some nice emo masks going on, so it is good times. I'm the FourCourtJester, and with us today is going to be Cast with a K, the one cast, and obviously some super awesome streaming technology in his pocket. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, I am doing fantastic. Yeah, as you said, Beyond Gaming is just trying to get that 720 stream up with all these fancy overlays. But in the meantime, we know that you guys are eager for the bloodbath between all these teams here at the Beyond Gaming $5,000 prize tournament qualifier round number 2. So they decided to just pull me in real quick, and we're going to get this one underway. So I'm pumped. I'm ready. I've been excited for this for a little while. I got my water beside me, and I think we should start this game. What do you think, FourCourt?
I say that's a plan and a half right now. We have been waiting a little bit too long, getting a little antsy here to see some blood on the floor. Who's the party leader here today? It's going to be Malachor, and there we go. So we are going to get this going. The Justin TV, Q-Pad, and Thermal Take Beyond Gaming Tournament Qualifying Cup number 2. This is the round of 16, so the very first games of the day going to be played right here between the newly picked up Dignitas and Chasing Dragons. I was actually really happy to hear that Dignitas got picked up this week, Cast.
Yeah, no, so am I. I mean, we have SK Gaming, N7 Esports, Giants Gaming, Zoe Gear, Dignitas is now on board, and hopefully some other gaming clubs are looking to sponsor some people. But the more teams that are getting involved with Bloodline Champions, the better this game is going to be. Hopefully it'll bring in more people, and the more action is going to ensue as players are even more inspired to play to their best. And here we go. Lions made, Taps, and Red are going to be on the cold team chasing the dragons. As you said, FourCourt, Scriff, Wisteria, and Malachor, not Team Donors by Heart. They are Team Dignitas now. And we're going to get this first round underway. Good first blood there by Rexy. He's going to get that blood shield. Not really going to be used to effectiveness, as Tap at this point is just going to be going on in, getting on to Malachor. Good space out. Red just going to keep working on Wisteria a teeny bit, down to about 50% HP. Lionsman, one of the best blood priests in the European scene, if not the best, is here. Good possession. Going to try and snag the rune. No, misses it. Scriff is going to be having a heroic charge. When is he going to use it? That is the question. Red just going to try and whirling blade around, and that's not going to be very effective, as Malachor now does have a temporal lockdown. Will he get onto Wisteria? Yes, he gets it onto Lion's Mane as well, and Scriff following up with that heroic charge. Excellent play right there, and that's going to be a quick and decisive, well, not too quick and decisive, 45 seconds. I thought that lasted a lot longer, but so much action happened in such a short time. It seemed like my heart was just racing at that one.
I was a little scared for Scriff there. He is known for that heroic charge of his to sometimes just be off by that just enough to miss, but no, a huge long-range charge. Could be taking out Lion's Mane right there. Always good to see Scriff, the defining player for the Vanguard, going at this. But the lockdown's going down as well. It was fun stuff. So round number 1, Dignitas coming out strong. Scriff going to jump over here to Lion's Mane, getting him a little bit out of the fight, but Tap and Red is just really going to be trying to put some good pressure here on Malachor, running around the place. Malachor should be able to grab that rune, no problem. Scriff just trying to play a little bit more defensive at this point, but Wisteria way off in the corner, getting hit with that ultimate from Red and just decimating his hit points. Malachor does have that lockdown ready to go. Fears off Tap instead. Scriff trying his best. No, the lockdown missed, unfortunately, but Wisteria is still hanging on for dear life. Tries to get off the Wuju. Not going to work at all, but Scriff dropping now as well. Malachor, no, the exaltation actually not going to be hitting him. Gets feared instead, and Tap with the runic infusion. Not quite enough to take out the Warm team yet, but Scriff dropping there. He goes. He's going to be going down as well as a Malachor almost simultaneously, and 1-1 now for Lion's Mane, Taps, and Red.
Yeah, so chasing the dragons. As you can see, everybody here is grade 25 except for grade 23 Red. But he is playing with the big dogs right now, as you can see, high TPS. And the winner of that last match was definitely Taps by far. I mean, Runic Infusion doing a lot of damage, getting those debuffs onto people. Excellent job with that. We're just going to have to see how they play this next one out, as it is 1-1. Wisteria stopping that trance. And, Wuju not going to be procced. as we do have that barrier already broken. Tap on the middle of the fight as well. Wisteria seems to be the target, going down to 50% HP. Lionsmane still sitting in the background, has full amplifies on him. And here we go, maybe going to be getting onto Scriff. Good offensive possession. And Wisteria going to maybe get hit by all those... Oh, you know, Corpse Explosions only hit one right there, but look at this heroic charge, and we're going to have Lionsmane down to 50. We're going to have Red down to 50, and oh, Lionsmane is locked down. No heals will be able to come out. We're going to have to see when Tap can use his ultimate, if it's going to help out in the fight, as here it is. It could be happening any second. Boom, onto Scriff. One more hit. He goes down. Nice job hitting 3 bolts onto Scriff right there, and Wisteria is the only man left standing, as Malachor did fall with his brethren Vanguard.
Oh man, great coordination coming out of Chasing Dragons right now. Now these are some of the top players right now in the Diamond League. I was looking at their team makeups, and just pure diamonds, like Division 1, 90% win rates, no worries. These guys know what they're doing. Look at those CPS values, everybody above 10. Good to see this kind of level of competition coming out here for Bloodline Champions. And here we go. It is going to be a best of 5, so if we can get one more here for the Cold team, they will be taking the first of the 3 maps. And right now, Scriff just trying to be a little bit more defensive. It looks like they're jumping onto him a little bit. Runic Barrier on Wisteria, going to hit Rexy as it did explode right there. He's going to be conjuring out as well, but now he's going to come back over here. Malachor looking pretty decent in the back. Already has that lockdown ready to go. Gets feared from Lionsmane. Oh, Scriff, what a Scriff. Jumps right, like cross court, right on top of that Blood Freeze. We're going to get that Whirlwind going. Not going to be enough. And I hear Wisteria laughing like a maniac, simply because he kept killing things. And Taps is going to go down as well with full energy. Never the best thing to do, but hey, it happens. It happens. The ultimate from Scriff really destroying Linesman right there.
Yeah, you know, it caught him a little bit out of position, and a hat trick, yes, for Wisteria, doing 370 damage. You know, he's a tank, but inhibitors can do a lot of damage, and they have the spell lock, they have all this kind of control. Very, very strong bloodline. Very, very well played by Wisteria right there, and it's going to bring it 2-2. Can't expect anything less for this tournament here between some of the most epic teams showing up for it, as Red is just going to be harpooning on in. Oh, nice job not triggering that Wuju. Most Spearmasters would hit that and fail, but Scriff now down to 50% HP. Terror of Ahobol used, and we have Rexy going to be trying to get onto Scriff. Good jump to mitigate some of that damage and dodge it, but, you know, right now, Cold Team does have a little bit of life lead. Warm Team, though, Malachor doing a good job with the healing. We're going to have Tap maybe try and get a Runic Confusion off, but he's just getting chipped down by Wisteria. On the right side, Scriff waiting for that temporal lockdown. Here it is. Tap is going to be locked down, and oh, can Scriff do anything about it? Heroic charge, and he's going to Scriff it. He missed Lionsmane. No good. No bueno, senor. But Lionsmane could be going down pretty soon. Rexy almost about to die himself, and oh, he was trying to get that ultimate off, but hey, you can take damage while you are, you know, whirlwinding as a Spearmaster, and that's just not going to be any good. Lionsmane going to get chipped down in 1 second, unless there's some kind of epic comeback, some kind of fatal flaw from the Swarm team. I don't see them going down anytime soon, and that's it. 3-2 for the first map here in the first, you know, bracket stages of the BeyondGaming $5,000 3v3 Open Cup, presented by Justin TV, Thermal Take, and QPad.
Why did everyone disconnect? Are we swapping servers?
Nope, there shouldn't be a need to.
Whoops, yep, there we go. Okay.
I think that went so long that, you know, they just were like, oh, on to the next match. All right, let's go.
Not to worry, not to worry. Alright, so they're going to come on back here, but yeah, Team Dignitas taking the first of the maps. Let's just go quickly here over the rules. Every map is going to be a best of 5 rounds, and every matchup here is going to be a best of 3 maps. So we did do some picks and bans for the maps a little bit earlier, and now we are going to swap to the next one, and we're going to get this going. I do believe these are both US teams, so we're not going to have any server switching here.
Teams.
Sorry, they're both EU teams?
Yeah, donors by heart, man. Come on. Scriff, Malachor, Wisteria.
I saw a green ping, so I assumed I was on US, because I never have green ping on EU, but then again, my ping wasn't there. So quite correct, thank you, Cast. Proving me wrong yet again, jerk.
Jerk. It's okay, I live, breathe, eat, and drink Bloodline Champions. So, yeah, I sort of got the inside, the know-how, and whatever.
Good stuff. I'm very interested to see when other, some of those other big gaming organizations are going to jump on board. Like, are we going to see a Team Fnatic, a Team EG?
Yeah, dude, I would love to see that. I really would. get all those major companies and all the. I would like to really see every like nation, because every nation has a kind of premier gaming club. And it's just like have a Nations Cup or something like that. Just make it sort of like the Olympics. All the nations get their best players and just come into the biggest LAN fest in the world. DreamHack, duel it up. But enough of that. Let's get back to the action. We're going to be on the Citadel of Amma. And we are going to be seeing if the Cold team can come back around, because it was 3-2. It was really close. We'll have to see how this map plays out for him, as FourCourt is going to... You're going to give us the action here, buddy. You're going to tell us what's going on.
Yeah, sure thing. We got that Kunju not getting triggered there for Red, but he does get taunted over to Scriff. Instead, he's going to swap there to Malachor and try to get some energy generation going there. Scriff picking up that rune. We're going to see a good charge from him. It fairly suited already with the ultimate. Now we're just going to wait up for that Malachor lockdown, see if we can combo that. But no, we're just going to jump right over down to Tabs, who's been trying to put some big pressure here onto Malachor. We still got Redzy over there with Malachor as well. Scriff trying to giant around Lion's Mane. Best of his ability. Wisteria doing a great job trying to keep Malachor alive with all those defensive abilities. We got the runic barrier going down, as well as those Wujus and Wojis trying to keep him up and alive. Malachor is definitely looking really bad, but Rez is in trouble. No, he gets hit. Malachor Scriff combo, just trying to keep Lion's Mane off his back, but it does look like it worked really well there. I think that was a EX possession right there as he just jumped around, and Scriff going to be picking up another kill there. Corpse explosion going down, not really going to matter here in the first round, as Scriff looks very promising there, hitting that shield of his.
Yeah, the teleportation EX is the enhanced version of Terror of Ahobul, the Fear. So,
okay. So not
yeah.
the EX space.
Yeah, there is no EX space. So just possession is good enough on its own, buddy. Give it an EX, you just be hopping around all day.
I know, I've always called it OP.
OP. I don't know about OP, but it is very good. And we have to see, like, Lion's Mane uses it offensively sometimes, which is really good, but he was playing really defensive ever since Rexy did get low. And, they were doing a good job on Malachor last round using Whale Burst. I'd like to see him use more EXs onto him, get that burst damage off before the ultimates, as we do have an ultimate right now from Rexy. Is he going to use it? He's going to use it in the middle of nowhere, get just a little bit of damage off onto Wisteria and Scriff. Not the best use of it. I think he got a little bit caught up, and, just misplaying that just a teeny bit. Although they are going to have Malachor very low, Taps can kill him off pretty quickly, but that temporal lockdown is going to prevent all of that. I would have liked to have seen Lion's Mane maybe use an offensive possession, make sure Malachor couldn't space away. But regardless, excellent play by Donors by Heart right here. And Malachor gets low every time. But you see the runic barriers come onto him. You see Scriff using that battle shout, and that gets him right back up. Followed up with the mantra that does extra healing. You're looking at substantial amounts of damage mitigation and temporary HP coming out from that warm side. Maybe just a little bit more offensiveness from the Blood Priest, and that can counteract that, get him a little bit out of position with those fears and the possessions, and cap him.
Yeah, in cap and a little bit of extra burst might be able to spell the doom here for Dignitas, but we are going to go right now onto Wisteria with everyone trying to jump in there, but Scriff, the big-hearted man that he is, instead gets in front of there, already down to 50% hit points. Wisteria is down here with Lion's Mane, as we do got Scriff trying to fend off Taps, and Malachor is not looking too bad right now. We do have an ultimate ready to go with Wisteria, the Runic Infusion, as well as the Whirlwind coming up for Red, but Red is really low. Oh, he's going to jump back in there with the Harpoon. Very gutsy. Unfortunately, Lion's Mane, his guts are kind of on the floor right there, but now so is Red's, and now Scriff, Wisteria, Malachor. I don't know, that first game was 3-2, but they took this very handily 3-0.
3-0 indeed. And one thing I've noticed Wisteria do is he uses his EX space a whole lot more than Tap. I mean, Tap won't use Woje a lot. He'll just save up for his ultimate, but sometimes that double in cap can be very valuable, especially when you're trying to burst on someone, or if you're trying to line up a taunt for Scriff, maybe keep people off of Malachor for a teeny bit. Would have liked to have seen that a little bit more from Taps, as well as Whale Burst. You have a lot of interrupts on this Warm team. You have the knockback, which will just reduce your damage and get you a little bit out of position from Scriff. Then you have the taunt from Scriff. You got the reflect. You've got the chrono flux. You've got fear. And then, see, from Wisteria himself, he's got his space. He's got the runic barrier, which can, if point blank range, stun, get you out of it. In the Wuju, you're looking at a lot of end caps to break that. I would have liked to have seen him use that EX space a little bit more. Would have helped Rexy, the Spearmaster, get a little bit more damage off. Maybe combo that in cap, go do the double in cap there from the Woje, and then combo that with a Whirling Blade to a Shuriken, maybe a Harpoon right after. Bam, done.